Tight Lifestyles every Friday. Check us out at 2 p.m.
What's up, guys? John here with Big Dru, Tight Lifestyle.
Big Dru, Tight Lifestyles Friday once again. This is Tight Lifestyles every Friday. Check us out.
What's up, guys? Tight Lifestyle with Big Dru.
Tight Lifestyle. It's Friday. You know, I had to wear the red coming up on Valentine's Day.
Yep.
It's been a great week in Tampa. You guys know why. The Super Bowl was here and we won. I'm excited. Let's get into it.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
So we might as well give him a big shout out, though.
Yeah.
We got to talk about
Yes.
it. Big Super Bowl win. Tampa Bay at Tampa Bay in their hometown.
First time
ever in history,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then, you know, obviously the GOAT, Tom Brady, 7-time champion. I mean, this guy is ridiculous. That's more than any franchise has titles.
Right.
Did you know
yeah,
that?
they combined. I think it's like 18 teams.
Yep.
And he has more than all those combined.
Absolutely,
Crazy,
man.
crazy.
It's nuts. So, you know, and he was calling, I guess, in the beginning, you know, he said he was going to win this. And I know
Yeah,
we were real
yeah.
excited over him being here.
I didn't think it was going to happen.
Right?
I wanted it to happen, but I didn't think, I'm like, there's no way. You know, remember back when he did the 4 thing and he did
Absolutely.
miscommunication?
Absolutely.
I was like, it's not going to happen. But once they started clicking, and I'm glad that no one's yelling, deflate, and cheating and all that stuff.
Right. Well, they can't do it this
when
way.
He was in New England, everyone thought he was a cheater. Now everyone thinks he's the GOAT. So I mean, it is what it is.
They can't deny how good he is.
One thing I will say, Mahomes,
Yep.
even though he lost, I saw the reason why they paid so much for that guy. He had like 1 foot run around. The plays he was making, he was escaping stuff. He was throwing the ball like falling to the ground. And the ball he threw where he almost hit the ground, hit the guy on the helmet.
Yeah.
So it was like
that guy should have caught it.
Yeah, even the other players, I don't know. There's a couple YouTube videos that's talking about the. I'll send you the link.
Yep.
It's given like the. You know, the guys talking on the field. You could hear everybody talking on the field, and you could hear the Bucs players, even when they were up by 20 points, they were in awe of Mahomes. They're like, how is he getting away with it? He's like a magician.
Yeah,
and that was crazy.
Yeah, because the defense, I gotta say, Tampa Bay's defense was on point.
Yeah,
those guys were killing it out there.
JPP did his thing.
And they did.
Jason Pierre-Paul from USF. He played at USF. USF plays their games at Ray J. So then now he plays for the Bucs. He got to play his season at Ray J, and then they made it to the Super Bowl. He gets to play his Super Bowl at Ray J. So Jason Pierre-Paul, everyone calls him JPP, went to the USF. He's just Mr. Raymond James right now.
Right.
Yeah.
He's definitely feeling good.
Crazy.
Home turf and everything.
Yeah.
So definitely put a lot of pressure. And like you said, Mahomes, like that throw, like the 2 throws, they missed, literally hit these guys directly in the helmet, right in their face.
Yeah, and he's so calm and chill. Doesn't look like it just looks like he's just. I mean, Brady's the same way too.
Yeah.
They look like they're not trying, even though they're trying. But
you know, I mean, I think Brady had a little bit more time in the pocket when he was running around scrambling and stuff like that. Mahomes got crunched, especially the one time those 3 guys hit him. He looked like a human pretzel. He just like
and his head was bent back and everything. Yeah, it was crazy.
And the week before, you know, he suffered concussion. So I mean, you know, he was feeling it, right? But big shout out Tampa Bay.
Tampa won it. They actually did it. Tom Brady did it. Rob Gronkowski got to shout him out.
Yeah,
2 touchdowns in the first half. It was great. Yeah. Tom Brady, I hear people now saying Tom Brady, you know, it was during the daytime and he was a little tipsy. He's partying too much.
Who cares?
Let the guy party. He is the greatest football player ever. He's the GOAT. He just won his 7th championship.
Yeah.
During the day at a Bucs parade.
Absolutely.
If he's a little tipsy, let him be. He deserves that. It's not like the night before the game.
Exactly.
It's not during the season. The season's over.
Exactly.
And it's not like he's out late at night, you know, cheating on his wife in the club, getting all drunk and acting crazy. He's with his fans, you know, and being babysat by whoever was walking him out.
He didn't do anything wrong,
crazy.
man. You know,
Tom Brady's fine.
You know,
he's
look at his history and stuff like that. There's nobody out there that's doing anything like that as far as that goes. Like, he's not going out to the nightclubs or anything like that.
And even if he was, he's not getting in trouble. He's not hurting anybody.
Yeah.
Clearly, he's still playing. He's performing. He's doing everything well. So it is what it is. The city was crazy though. When I live in town, so as soon as like the game was over, I look outside and it was. I have video on my phone. I'll show you the video. These guys were running up and down the street. They're grabbing They were grabbing the gym signs, like the wave, the flagger signs.
Yeah.
They were grabbing those and running up and down the street with their shirts off. All the scooters, the little scooters, they were in the water. There were people picking them up. And they were scattered all over the street. And they actually canceled the scooter company. I don't know if you guys know, in Florida we have these little scooters you can rent all around town.
Yeah.
You just scan your phone, you can take it everywhere. Anyone can ride them. they got rid of them for that night because it was getting so crazy.
Smart.
If you go down here in the water over here, there's like 10 of them just in the water. It was nuts. You don't need to destroy stuff if you win, but the city was crazy.
No.
And they did it.
Definitely not. What's up, guys? So, yes, all right. So, one day a year, he drinks after wins Super Bowl. I know. So, the one day you want to do, let the guy have a good time.
Go up. Shout out to Big O. I see Big O on there. What up?
Oh, yeah. Emilio, Danielle, Dino, what's going on? DMK, Paul T in the house, Taylor.
Irishman, good
Ryan,
posts.
my man, Big Irishman, what's going on? All right, Hulk Squad, what's up, dude? KMO, my man shooting some fire this last weekend. Sean Hussein.
Everybody.
What's up, guys? Homegrown. Man, you guys, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Antonio, what's up, bro? So all these guys in the house, sorry, we were getting our little Tampa Bay thing here. Wanted to give a big shout out to Tom Brady and all the Bucks, and who cares if the guy was partying one day? Listen, he's out in the water. The sun was hitting him. He was having a couple of drinks. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
He might have been fasting that day, so just hit him a little bit harder than usual.
Now, if he would have done that 2 days before and they would have lost, then you could say so.
Of course.
But they got the W. Of course.
He got the win. Let him party. It's one time, maybe. Let him go.
And I don't know, real quick, J.J. Watt is now a free agent. He can go wherever he wants. So the talk is now that Tom Brady wants to bring J.J. Watt to Tampa, which is even going to be more crazy. I see it happening now. Tampa is going to be like the new Patriots.
Absolutely.
Tom Brady runs the show. When they were in New England, he didn't really run the show. It was kind of like Belichick.
Yep.
But you see the difference. When he was in New England, it was like, okay, good job. Now he's in Tampa. It's like, party, this and that. So I love it.
That's awesome. And he did bring in 5 other people last year, so that was huge,
they're just going to keep bringing in people.
Oh, man. So we'll see. Tampa Bay's on
Bay
fire.
Patriots.
Well, Tampa, their football team, our baseball team went to the World Series. Or the Rowdies even went to the little cup that they have, I guess.
Nice.
It's a soccer team. And obviously the Lightning, we're kicking butt in hockey, and we've always been a hockey town. So
I love it.
We need a basketball team here permanently, not just the Raptors.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
The Magic's up the street, but we need one right here in Tampa.
Big shout out to Nikki, internal team. Girl, getting it done. All right, so let's go on to the first topic. So our therapy of the week, obviously Cupid's candy, and that's the reason why. It's because Valentine's Day this Sunday, so we hope you guys got all your stuff in check. At that point, if you guys don't have anything lined up yet, line it up now. Sunday is Valentine's Day. If you forgot, the girls definitely want something, some candy, some flowers, a little bear, a card, something. So check it out, do something for them. But if you want to perform at your best in the bedroom, males and females, our Cupid's candy is definitely the therapy for you guys. And let's talk about Cupid's candy and what's in Cupid's candy, because Cupid's candy is awesome. It's really a great therapy as far as enhancement wise in a number of different ways. And let's break down the ingredients that are in it, and I'll tell you why they're so good for you as far as in the bedroom or raising excitement or pleasure. So the first one is tadalafil. So tadalafil is a generic for Cialis.
That's that vitamin C, guys.
Right? Yeah, you got to do it. So it works on the vascular system as far as libido enhancement. So it brings blood down to the extremities, making a good, firm, pleasing feel. And at that point for females, it works by bringing down blood to the extremities too as well. So more sensitivity. So
females can take it.
Absolutely. Okay. And sildenafil for that case, Viagra, it still works the exact same way. It's just guys feel more of the effect.
I tell you, Viagra works in so many different ways, even in plants. If you guys, they've done studies in plants where if they give the plant just 2 milligrams of Viagra, it could stay fuller for 3 weeks longer.
Wow.
You guys can Google it right now if you want to. If you give a plant 1 to 2 milligrams of Viagra, lasts longer. Just real quick, little fun fact, real quick, right
that's
there.
Cool. No,
but that's sildenafil and that's Cialis and that. And that arginine.
Tadalafil, that's the first ingredient, right? So working on the vascular system, bringing the blood down to the lower extremities, both males and females. The second one is oxytocin. So oxytocin's the bonding hormone. This is really cool because it can bring you guys together, right? You guys will lower inhibition, maybe talk about different things that you might not have talked about before.
I like it.
And increasing sexual pleasure on both ends. So oxytocin is used in a number of different circumstances, medically, and it's naturally produced in the body because it's a hormone, right? And let me give you the example of when it is produced. So it's produced at big times when you're hugging people. That's a big one for oxytocin, just naturally kissing people. The next one is for females, females when you have your baby. The first time you hold your baby, the oxytocin released in the baby and the female is through the roof. That creates that bonding effect. It's just that natural, like, like all the pain is gone.
Yeah.
That just overruns the body. So that's a really, really good one. So it's used for, people, actually, for females that are going into labor, because it actually spasms.
Oh, okay.
So that will increase, it will increase orgasm because of that. That's another big one. The other thing that's in it is PT-141. So this is FDA approved for female libido enhancement, but it works with males too in the exact same way. And this differs from tadalafil or Cialis or Viagra, right? In this way. The way that it works for libido enhancement is through the nervous system. So it's a whole different ball game. So with tadalafil, you're using the vascular system with blood flow, and this is mentally with the nervous system. It's increasing libido.
Yeah.
So most females are usually aroused by mental stimulation, right? Because they like somebody that makes them laugh, or something that's smart, or some like looks. It goes right along with it. But this is purposely for the female to kick it on. Now it works exactly for the male too. So when you're using the vascular system, the nervous system, and you have oxytocin, and bring it all together, that's a formulation for success in so many different ways for your relationship in the bedroom. I'm telling you guys, the results are awesome.
That'll definitely help, because I don't know if you guys have ever taken a Viagra or a Cialis to perform. Because you're not in the mood. You can still perform, but you're not in the mood. So you're kind of just going through the motions, like, but it's not the same thing.
Right.
So if you can combine that, or sometimes you're in the greatest of moods, but you can't perform the way you want to perform like you would if you were to take a Cupid or something like that.
Exactly.
So it's like to take both of them. It's like there's no excuse with that.
You're getting
there's no excuse with that.
You're getting the best of both worlds, libido enhancement, and then for the binding effect, the oxytocin's in there. So I mean, it's just it's awesome. So you might not need libido enhancement. There's, I mean, listen.
But you don't need it, but it's always good to, I mean.
There's special days like Valentine's Day or your anniversary, or maybe it's that first time with a female. You
guys catch a first time, you might get them hooked.
That's what I'm saying. First impressions are lasting impressions.
But the thing is if you do that, if you go all out the first time, that's going to be expected. So that means all you gotta do is just make sure you keep your Cupid's candy on the nightstand ready to go.
That's right. So the good thing about Cupid's candy too is it's a rapid dissolve tablet. So usually things come in troches with us, and they usually take about 5 minutes sublingually to dissolve. Might not taste the best. Right. We made sure with Cupid's candy, it's a rapid dissolve tablet, and it tastes really good. It's like orange.
Good. Right.
So literally, you put it on your mouth, and it will dissolve in 10 to 20 seconds.
That's a lot better than you guys in the club.
Absolutely.
You meet a girl, want to take her home, and you're
chopping on Viagra,
crunching on it. Tastes like raw aspirin, chewing on it on an empty stomach. You got to do the empty stomach to make sure it hits all that stuff. All those days.
The taste, guys, don't do that. Oh man, a lot of guys out there do it. I mean, it's a fact.
Yeah, the reason why they chew it up is it hits them faster. So in other words, if you're with a woman and you want to work fast enough, she's not really saying, okay, we're gonna have sex at 10 p.m.
Exactly.
You're not really having it time like that. So you're like, okay, we're about to go hang out. Okay, you chew it up.
Yeah.
But this you don't have to do that. It just dissolves nice.
Literally just dissolves really smooth, really easy. So
if you guys have never tried it, I guarantee just try it at least one time.
Hulk Squat said he thinks his squat rack is oxytocin. That's awesome. So listen, guys, we have specials going on for libido enhancers. You might not get it before Valentine's Day now, but you can still order them. Take advantage of it. It's buy 5, get the 6th one free, and you can change them up. So our Cupid's candy is obviously one I would recommend. But we have our Ironmans, which are getting ordered a lot because people love it. It's got sildenafil in it, which is Viagra, the generic, and it has arginine in it, 150 milligrams.
Yes.
So it's maximum performance, maximum blood flow for maximum results.
If you guys have a weekend where you're going to be working out, like a lot of bodybuilders go to these events and stuff. If you have a weekend where you're going to be working out, you're going to be taking photos where you want to have a pump, and you're going to be hanging out with your wife, girlfriend, whoever, having a little extra time, this is perfect because it's going to keep your body full the whole weekend like the Hercules does, full, but it's going to keep down there ready to go.
Absolutely.
And it's going to last the whole weekend. So it's like perfect. A lot of guys take Viagra, a lot of guys take Cialis before a photo shoot, or before maybe on spring break or something like that, want to have a pump. This is going to do the same thing, but it's going to hit you fast and it's going to sustain. So
absolutely,
you can do a lot more things than just have sex with this. That's just the icing on the cake.
And it's a Hercules potion. You got a winner.
Yeah, perfect day for me would be Friday. I take my Cupid, I go work out, I get a crazy pump, I go hang out with my girlfriend, we do some crazy ass stuff, and then the next morning, I go to the gym, and have a crazy ass workout. That's
right.
like, and it's all within 24 hours. It's like I just killed 3 things.
Gotta love it.
Perfect.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Motivation 103. What's up, Melissa Shaw, Big Mac? What's going on? AKI Angel Flores, Blackwell,
Chicago.
Mark Bridgman, what's going on? Chicago in the house by Dino, what's going on? You got to check us out. Now listen, guys, if you're not in Florida and you still want to use our services, it's not hard to do. We service nationwide. All you guys got to do is call or text 727-389-3220. We do everything from hormone replacement therapy for males and females, libido enhancers like we just talked about, vitamin amino acid injectable therapies like our great Hercules potion, Time Complete and such. We do blood work nationwide, so we test hormones, food sensitivity testing, STD testing if that's what's needed. Everything you could possibly think of through blood, right?
One-stop shop here.
One-stop shop.
And we got the best workout apparel.
We've got
out of the companies that I've seen around here.
Yes,
Quality Nike good stuff that lasts.
Yes,
not
we
just
got some good
not
stuff.
just Gildan t-shirts that you throw away after washing them one time.
All right, so Big Irishman, Super Titan, has 5 out of the 9 Hercules potion therapy. Was looking into it. Good question. All right, so the way that it works in Titan Medical Center land is everything is a progression, right? Everything went from building block placement. So Super Titan was before Hercules Potion. We have 4 different ingredients in there: glutamine, arginine, ornithine, lysine, and L-citrulline. I guess 5, right? 5, excuse me, not 4. 4 was actually our goal before. Glutamine, ornithine, arginine, and lysine. So Super Titan has 5 of the ingredients: glutamine, arginine, ornithine, lysine, L-citrulline. And Hercules Potion has 4 more after that. Now, the reason why is because we want a progression state. Now, in Super Titan, it's going to give you the recovery factor. It's going to give you the pump factor that Hercules Potion has in it. Plus, you'll be able to work out longer, do more strenuous activity with the ornithine in it. So it has those components. They're the exact same dosage. The only difference is when you get into Hercules Potion, that's when you get taurine. So for cramping, brain function, that's another good one. You have NAC for liver functions. You have proline for joint lubrication and collagen production. And you have L-carnitine, which is great for weight loss, blood flow, and a number of other things. So that's the big difference. So if you're looking for just recovery and the pump factor and be able to work out longer, listen, Super Titan's a little bit more inexpensive, and that will give you a lot of bang for the buck. If you're looking for the extras on top of it, that's why you're going to go with Hercules Potion, because it has everything all included into it.
You can't go wrong with Hercules Potion. Also, shout out to Bernie Miller. Yeah. He's one of my vegan meal plan clients. He just got with Titan. He actually just got the Hercules Potion.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And he got the ECA.
Nice.
So I'm looking to see how he responds to it. He just got going with it. But I want to give him a quick shout out. He went straight to the Hercules. He didn't want to go with the Super Titan. He went straight to the best. So.
I hear that.
Yeah.
And some people do. So that's where the difference is. And I'm always honest and very transparent about it. All right, so how do I order some of the new swag? Listen, you can either call or text our line. And if you see something special, we might have some of these still in stock. Limited runs on some of the Nike stuff. Because I order it straight from them and just get it made, right? But, on some of the different things around the website, we have those all in stock pretty much. And you guys can either order from the website, you guys can call or text us and ask us about certain items. We've got some new stuff that might not be on there. So you're always welcome to call or text about it, order it like that, or you can go right to the website and you can order from there too. If you have any questions, please just get a hold of us, call or text us at the number 727-389-3220.
And we do have shorts too. I had a couple girls ask me if we have shorts. They always see girls with the leggings and this and that. So we do have shorts. Yeah. Same style as a legging, but they're just shorter.
Yep.
We have a really, really short pair. It's kind of like the shorts that the Hooters girls will wear. It shows a little bit on the bottom. Yep. Then we have a regular length short cut. But we do have them in the shorts as well.
Yeah.
And the sports bras match. The sports bras match with the bottoms and the tops. Different designs as well. Those different cuts as well too. So when you look at the website, don't just look at the front of the sports bra. Click on it, look at the images, because the back have different they have different cuts. Some of them have an X, some have an open back. So it's not just the color. It makes you swipe around a little bit. You guys will see them all. They're pretty much on there. Like I said, there's some different ones that we have. If you guys see pictures or seen us wearing them, just ask about them. We'll let you know. And none of the leggings shrink or fade at all.
No.
So I've
very high quality in everything, guys. I promise you. First class in therapies, first class in our patient care, and definitely in our clothing line. We wear this stuff daily, so I'm going to make sure that if I wear it, it's going to be good. I promise you. I don't believe in anything less.
I train in it too. So
absolutely.
It's not just, it doesn't just look good at last.
Big Gus, what's going on, man? So Big Irishman said I can vouch for the Titan apparel. People watching literally the best comfortable wear I've ever worked during workouts. Awesome.
Nice.
KP, Anthony, Bischoff, Kelly, what's going on? All right, can never go wrong with Hurley's Potion, that's for sure. TSG, thinking about Super Titan the weekend when I work 12 to 14 hour shifts. That would definitely be a good one. Don't want to lose those gains. Definitely not. Top Teacher 56, Operator, what's going on?
Operator O.
Oh yeah. So all right. So let's talk about the next thing. So Tessica Brown, surgery to remove Gorilla Glue from hair. Now I've been following this story since it happened.
So tired of hearing about it.
I'm tired of hearing about it too.
Oh my god.
You know, this is stupidity at its best.
Yeah.
So this girl ran out of the glue, right? It's like this product, you know, that does for hair, and that stuff works amazing. Like it'll just hold your hair in place for forever, right? It's almost like super glue. Yeah. But she ran out. So what did she decide to do? There was a spray Gorilla Glue, and she decided that she was going to use this spray Gorilla Glue. She sprayed it in her hair, and obviously it kept her hair in place, right?
I've never seen a girl's hair laid that pressed before. I knew something was wrong.
I mean, it was perfect.
When I saw her head, I was like, she looks like she ironed it. Like it was pressed. So I know a bunch of women saw that and they're like, oh, it looks so good, but I hope they're seeing this. And then there was another guy. Yeah. You saw about the guy that tried to prove a point. Some guy said that she was lying. She just wanted attention. So what he did is he made a video. He took a plastic cup. He's like, I'm going to show you that she was lying. He put the Gorilla Glue on his mouth, put the plastic cup to his mouth, had the same problem, had to go to the hospital to get it removed. So guys, this is real. Don't do that Gorilla Glue stuff.
Don't do stupid things like that. The Gorilla Glue challenge.
Yeah, that's craziness.
Dumb, dude. That's dumb.
What's the Gorilla Glue?
To use Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, to use it for your hair.
Made a challenge out of it?
I mean, I've seen it on TikTok or whatever. I've seen it, you know, viral or whatever. I mean, don't do this stupid stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just dumb. You know, I mean, this is another case of being stupid. And the other case that I think of when I think of this is the chick that put the stuff that you put in a tire, the inflatable stuff.
Oh, fix a flat.
Fix a flat. She put it in her butt, dude.
Yeah.
She put it in her butt. She's trying to fix a flat butt, and it did not work out for her. Okay, not in many ways. So if you want to go to the hospital or have to go through things like this, and you know what the thing about this is when this chick came out and then made the news, and it's been in the news for the whole week or whatever it is, this chick put a GoFundMe page. Like 2 days into it, she had $16,000. So I don't even know after this.
No, she didn't pay for any of this.
For sure.
Yeah, and I think I'm not sure.
They might even did it pro bono.
I think they offered to do it for her because she's getting so much. Yeah, she's getting so much attention.
People are paying for her stupidity.
Yes,
people are paying for her stupidity.
That's ridiculous.
So we shouldn't have to pay for stupid mistakes. Now, I hope she's all right. Obviously, I think she's good, but at that point, don't do stupid things because stupid things will get you in bad circumstances, right?
That pissed me off that she got $16,000 that quick.
That was only 2 days.
That's like, come on, like there's people that need that money,
right?
And she's over there putting Gorilla Glue in her head,
right?
Like, there's plenty of people that have had these same problems. Yep. I'm assuming, but they just didn't make videos about it and put it on blast. They didn't get any help.
I don't think anybody put Gorilla Glue.
No, maybe not Gorilla Glue, but maybe like super glue or something. I mean, women have been gluing their hair forever. I mean, pretty much every woman that has a weave has used some type of glue.
Absolutely.
And literally, more than 50% of the black girls I know wear weave.
Wow.
More than that. So I mean,
people gonna think she came up.
Yeah. I mean, more than yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's not good. That's definitely not good, guys. Definitely not good. All right, let's move on to the next one. All the world's active coronavirus particles fit inside a soda can.
That's crazy.
Wow,
that's crazy. They're so small that I mean, pretty much basically what it is. I mean,
that's a lot of particles.
Are so small they could fit into a soda can.
So wait, I do got a question about this. I did read it a little bit. So just think about this though. Think about the coronavirus particles, right? Mm-hmm. And now you have an active person that has just caught coronavirus, and now they're spreading more particles. So is he calculating that many particles being made at the exact same time too as well?
He's assuming 3 million.
He's assuming 3 million people have it already. Okay. So out of those 3 million, out of those 3 million people, the calculated particles will fit into that soda can.
Wow,
isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy.
And they also said, you know, if everybody wears a mask for 4 weeks, it'll stop it or it'll make it. You know, I don't know.
Now everybody's wearing a mask.
I think
guys.
it'll take longer than 4 weeks.
It's never going to happen.
Even if people that put glue in their hair, they're not going to wear.
This is never going to happen. Literally,
But I feel like even if they literally like everyone had to wear a mask, like for some reason if they enforce it, cops on the streets, everyone, if they did it, I don't think 4 weeks is going to cure the whole thing. Like they're acting like if As long as everyone wears their mask, everything will go away. It's not going to go away that quickly.
Now it's 2 masks and 3 masks they want us to wear.
3 masks.
2 masks are supposedly supposed to be 90% effective, and 3 masks are 95% effective.
Why don't they just make a mask?
Okay.
That is this.
So
that's
this is a very.
you know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna get into this.
Better mask.
This is stupidity, and we're seeing even more stupidity than ever. Now, let me just bring up the tech companies one time, and I usually will not comment on something like this, but needs to be brought up. So, tech companies have now said that if you say anything against basically what CDC guidelines are, they're taking down anti-vaxxers or people that are saying anything bad about the vaccine. They've already come out and said this, that they're going to do this no matter what. All right, so if we went back to March and they had these guidelines in place that they're going to do now, if people said that wearing a mask was responsible, that was against CDC guidelines before, because masks actually they said they were unhealthy for you at one point. Yeah. Now they want us to wear 3 masks. Now,
come on, like, why don't they just upgrade a mask? Like,
I mean, then everybody should get N95 masks, and then the government should produce N95 masks for everybody, and that's not going to happen because that's going to be, I mean, the money that's going to go out for that is just going to be ridiculous, and then one N95 mask is not going to last forever. You're going to need refills on N95 masks. I mean, it's just not going to happen, guys.
And these cloth masks, like, little cloth masks that don't have the filters. I mean, I have a couple that I use too. It's a lot easier with the beard if I'm running in and out or whatever. It's like all it is just a piece of cloth.
That's it.
It's not like, and there's even stores that I frequent in my neighborhood. Like, if I don't have my mask, this is what I'll do. I'll go like this.
Yep.
I'll hold my I'll go
your T-shirt
like this
above your mouth. Yeah.
And I'll walk in. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
It's the same thing.
How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. It's the same thing like this. So it's like, I don't know.
If everyone wore asbestos-rate masks, it still wouldn't stop COVID spreading. Right. Dude, you're right. Gina, what's going on?
Tyvek suits.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody would have to suit up very seriously for something like this for it not to spread. I mean, it looks like it's going to be around for a long, long time now. Like, it'd probably be like a flu thing for us.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those things we're just going to have to figure out how to deal with it.
And not having 3 or 4 vaccines for this thing, because that's what they're getting up to now. Now it's 3 shots. So you have to take 2 for the Pfizer and Moderna ones, and that will stop regular COVID-19. Now the variant of the South African COVID-19 is going to be another booster shot. So, or maybe some company will come out one that covers all of them in 1 shot. Hopefully that will happen. I know Johnson & Johnson was only 1 shot, but it's only 66% effective, and they're saying that's good. Well, I mean, that's 6 out of 10 people, maybe 7 out of 10 people, and at that point you still have risk for a lot of people catching COVID-19. So, all right, on to the next one. Political attacks against Florida. Governor DeSantis calls possible domestic travel restrictions unconstitutional. So, if you guys have seen what's going on, because we're in the state of Florida, so at that point, and this might be a nationwide thing, Florida is one of the most open states.
We're like the country of Florida.
They're calling us the free state of Florida. That's what they're calling us. Because a lot of places are still on lockdown. So if you guys are in those cities and stuff like that, we feel for you guys.
Yeah, that sucks. I forget about the lockdown until I hear people like, "Oh, there's no gym up here." I'm like, "Still?"
Yeah, no gym in some places. I mean, in other countries like the UK, they're locked down.
Yeah.
So, at these places like California, you can't eat outside. Like, you can't eat outside. Like, what are we talking about here? So I feel for you guys out there, but here in the state of Florida, we're pretty much open, and we're not doing the worst in the whole country. And if you guys have seen a lot of the filming or pictures, and that's where I'm going with this, because TMC reported on Steve Aoki concert and Tory Lanez concert and like all this, and there was a lot of people that didn't have masks on. They were pretty close quarters, so they're worried about super spread. Well, Super Bowl here, you're going to get a lot of people out here, and a lot of people aren't going to wear masks. I mean, it just is what it is. They're going to be fighting about this mask thing with people. And unless we're going to police everybody with the mask thing, it's not going to work.
And then they're going to have to spend more money on the policing.
Police aren't going to do it. They're just not going to do it. So what's happening now is the White House has took effect, and they've been looking at the state of Florida because of everything that's been going on in the news, and they basically are trying to put together a ban on domestic travel to Florida.
Whoa.
Oh.
They're trying to stop the travel from a United States citizen, let's say you're in New York, to come to Florida.
Let's say you're in Georgia and it's 5 miles away. You can't even go.
No travel as far as that goes.
What I want to know is this. Are there any exceptions? Because people that live...
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some exceptions, but at that point, what they're trying to do is flights. So they're trying to ban flights.
Yeah, it could be you driving.
So they're banning flights to Florida. So at that
China
point,
now?
it's unconstitutional. So, I mean, we can't do something like this.
The way Florida down here is just such booming right now.
Yeah.
Like, I think that might have
It's
something
because-
I think that might have something to do with it, not just the corona thing. Like, everyone wants to come to Florida now. Everyone in the whole country,
Absolutely.
they hear about Florida.
Florida and
the Super
Texas.
Bowl, the weather.
Yep.
Everything's open.
Yep.
The food.
Yep.
Everything's great. All the concerts, all the bodybuilding shows, all the
Yep.
major events, everything's
WrestleMania is going to be here.
Yeah, everybody wants to come to Florida, so it's like, oh, we're going to shut it down. I'm like, what? Crazy.
They're trying to restrict Florida, man, and they can't do that. So, at that point, it's something that we're seeing in our government.
Is that going out and coming in, or just incoming?
I don't know. They haven't put that into play. They were talking about incoming, not going out.
So what if someone gets a round trip ticket for the weekend? Like, say if I go to New York for the weekend and then come back. This is getting crazy. I'm not leaving because I don't want to get locked out of Florida.
I ain't leaving either, but this is getting kind of crazy. All right.
Hey,
now,
if I have to find my way back, it's going to be like Harriet Tubman. I'm going to be.
They would probably let like Florida like residents come back.
Yeah,
but if
to
you're
show
not a
your
full
ID.
resident,
Yeah,
you're not coming
yeah,
probably
show
back.
your ID.
Test you 30 times
so
to get in here.
this is pretty serious. Even for me to do that, yeah. And New York Hulk Squad says it's only 20% open and restrictions up the yin yang. Icebox, what's going on? Gracie Noel, how you doing? Sean, yeah, Big Irishman said he's not down with that either. Dude, you can drive here. I'm telling you. Listen, guys, Florida is definitely, obviously it's a beautiful state because of the weather and everything like that. That's why I moved down here when I was 21 years old and been down here for over 20 years. Well, not 20 years, almost 20 years. But at that point, man, it's beautiful down here. So at that, we have all these different things and people are seeing around the country. One, probably these governors in these different states would have locked people down so hard that they lost their business or are losing business or their property values have plummeted.
I think DeSantis does good. I think
DeSantis is great, man. I mean, this guy, he's Harvard educated. I mean, this guy, I'm not getting political, but this guy has done a great job for Florida. I don't care what party he's in.
He doesn't. I don't know. To me, it seems authentic. A lot of people on TV are like, "Oh, they're just smiling." It's like seems like he really wants to tackle it and figure stuff out.
Absolutely.
And he's a local guy. He's like from about 20 minutes from here.
Absolutely,
so,
he's a Clearwater boy. I think.
Yeah,
At that
Dunedin.
point,
I think he's from Dunedin.
Yeah, Dunedin. He's a local dude, and he's done really good for our like elderly population. I mean, a lot of our elderly didn't die like crazy. Like
he seems pretty young too. I'm not sure how old DeSantis is.
He is young. I think he's in his late 30s.
He's like our age. Or something
yeah,
like that.
40s. Yeah, he's done really good though. So big shout out to him and big shout out to Florida. All right, what up, Antonio? What's going on? All right, no shy coin BJJ. More bucks. I have no idea what that means. What happens when people vote for communists? Yeah, this is true, David.
Come down,
sure.
Irishman. I'm ready to eat and train as soon as you get here.
Also, if you fly in from a deemed troubled state in New York, you are met at the gate by National Guard, giving an order to get COVID tested. If you test negative, if you test negative, you have to still quarantine for 3 days. Wow, that's crazy.
I don't want to leave anywhere now.
This is crazy. This is why, literally, like. Usually me and Sharice go on vacation 2 times a year. Her birthday and her anniversary. We haven't went anywhere this year because of the COVID shit.
Yeah, maybe state and state somewhere.
I mean, state, it's like, I don't mind Florida. Florida, we're going to be good. But anywhere I stay, like, and even some of my friends are traveling to Tulum all the time. I'm like, man, I'm scared to get stuck. Like, I can't get back.
Yeah.
Something stupid happens because every day something dumb is happening out there.
Yeah,
so
it's making me a little nervous now after hearing that. I know some people that have to leave next month and stuff.
Yeah, man. Yes, that's crazy.
What's that about you test negative again?
Jim Gang Bang, what's up, dude?
So if you test negative again,
Jim Gang Bang.
Jim Gang Bang's in the house. What's up, dude?
Jim Gang, get down here, man. Let's work out.
Rod said he's traveling next month. He don't care. I'm going to add Mick to Hercules. Think that's a good combo? Yeah, so if you're going to add Mick, so it's methionine and acetylcholine, right? And what that's going to do is basically that's going to help your body process fats faster through the liver. That's what Mick does usually. So, I mean, it's definitely going to help in that as far as, maybe a little bit more weight loss effect or metabolism boosting. Here, Big Dru, I'll be there this summer. Bust whatever he needs to take. It's going to be on. It's definitely going to be on.
Like crazy and working out like animals.
All right, guys. So this weekend we got events. This Saturday we've got the Key West Car Show, not in Key West, but it'll be here in Clearwater at Forza Tuned at Clearwater, which is a high performance shop. Should be really, really good time. We're going to be out there bringing the Titan cars. So it should be on. And it's always put on by our awesome host, Lux fashion group, and which is Donna Crowley. So big shout out to her. We can't wait to be out there tomorrow. And then the weekend after, we got Festivals of Speed.
More cars.
St. Pete edition at Vinoy Park. So come out and join us out there. It's a Sunday, and it's going to be beautiful weather is what I've seen so far. And then 3/14, the month afterwards, we'll be at another Festival of Speed in Orlando, doing it up. And after that, guys, we got a ton of events coming at you, so get ready. We're going to be all over the place.
A lot of bodybuilding shows.
A lot of bodybuilding shows.
A lot of other stuff, too.
Our fashion shows are going on. Swim week. We do everything. Not just bodybuilding shows. We do fashion shows, car shows, community stuff. So we're going to get really involved with the community. So I talked to Titus O'Neil when he was in here last week for the Super Bowl. He wanted to come on in. He got an IV. He wanted to make sure he was fresh. Make sure his immunity was up because he's going to be around a lot of people. So at that point, we started talking about Titan. He was a big advocate of Titan. He's like, listen, I have my foundation. I want to get you really involved with the community. I see you guys doing all this other stuff. And we've really wanted to get involved with a good charity. So it was just natural, like fate, I guess, and God's plan for us to get together to do this. And we've got a lot of different things we're planning, so I can't wait to do that. It'll be really community-based.
Titus is a good guy. Does a lot of charity work.
Great dude, does a ton, and he's got one of those schools I didn't even know. So he was telling me he's got his own school, for children that are going through problems and stuff like that.
Like underprivileged kids.
Underprivileged kids. So basically, at that point, he was like, I created the school before LeBron James, but it's just like that.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, oh, man, big shout out, dude. I didn't even know that. So he's doing a lot of different things out there. His time is valuable, too, but he does a lot of different things. He never says no. So big shout out to Titus O'Neil out there. We love you. But we got a lot of things coming for him, too.
Yeah.
All right?
A lot of things coming for everything, guys.
Absolutely. Everything. So, all right, guys. It's been a great Titan Lifestyle. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be here every Friday, 2 p.m. Don't forget, me on Tuesday and Sunday, ABC Health and Lifestyle Show, the Titan Health and Lifestyle Show at 11 a.m.
Yeah, and you guys can always check out the podcast. If you have an iPhone, go to your podcast icon, click it. You can watch all the shows, past and present, in this show today. Also, go to YouTube and hit the bell. Be subscribed. Make sure you're notified of videos so you can be notified when we're doing stuff like this. If you guys can't catch the live, I know a lot of people are at work. It's 2 p.m. on a Friday. You can always watch us later on the streams that I just told you.
Absolutely.
So later on, if you're at work right now and you kind of look at your phone, you can't really hear everything, which shouldn't be doing, but oh well. Right. When you get home, just go back. You can watch it later. Or if you're driving, go on your phone and just hook it up to your stereo in your car, and you can listen to the podcast as well. So you can always watch us,
that's right, even
if it's not live. Because I know some people are at work. Do your thing if you got to work. Just
you can always throw in that earbud too and just listen to us, guys.
Yeah, just put one on like this and just be sitting at your desk like this.
Maybe you're traveling. Who knows? Yeah. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see you guys next Friday for another Titan Lifestyle with Big Dru.
That's it. Have a great weekend. And remember, the car show's tomorrow in St. Pete.
Clearwater.
See
you there.
This is Titan Lifestyle.